Hello, Twitch Universe. I am C-Dub Money. Welcome to my channel, and thank you for stopping by. Although I have no viewers, but we'll pretend that I do, because if I don't get in the habit of this, then I'll never do it in the future, and it needs to be done. It is Tuesday, which is Arc Day, and I think I'm finally... by the way, Brett is here. Say hello, Brett.
Hello.
Alright, that way, when you all of a sudden chime in later, people will know what's going on, because hopefully I'm going to get in a better habit of... uploading my videos and highlights and so on and so forth to YouTube. I was very disappointed. I went to make some highlights yesterday, and one of the first videos that I pulled up on my video manager and Twitch said that it was effectively being deleted like right that moment. I was like, huh, okay, so I just went to the next one and started watching and was realized that, oh crap, it was this one that's being deleted that I know some cool stuff happened. I need to go back in there and watch that and try to make a highlight. Now, well, maybe if I'm watching it and highlighting and editing, it won't delete it. I was not that lucky. But it was kind of, what made it really sad, at least I thought it was really sad, was while I was doing this introduction, I did a shout out to Rockstar, wishing her a happy birthday, and realized, wow, this was from 2 weeks ago. And I should, you know, I told her about giving her the shout out and wishing her a happy birthday, but I should really make a highlight of that, and was in the process of making a highlight of me giving her a shout out, wishing her a happy birthday, when it was, the stream was then deleted. It just stopped where it was, said video failed to load, and when I went to go retrieve it, it was gone. It's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm 2 weeks behind in creating highlights and updates. Oh, this is not good. Are you in the server?
I'm coming in now.
I got some bad news. So viewers, you can kind of see what's going on. Hopefully this will pull up here for you guys. What are you looking at, Brett?
I see a black screen at the moment.
I hope I didn't do anything wrong. Oh no, what's going on? Oh, okay, that's fine.
Did you die?
No. No, I'm gonna wait. I want to get your reaction on this stream. And don't ruin your own...
Did you reset the server?
I certainly didn't mean to if I did, but that's kind of what it looks like, because you see... What are you looking at right now?
Day 1?
Yeah, that's where I was going to direct your attention. We were at day almost 2,000, I think. Somewhere in that neighborhood. Huh. You want to call Mark? Oh no! Oh well, alright, too. Wow. I don't know what I did.
Can you recover?
I have no
Save
idea.
files?
No, I have not a clue. Because here's the issue, okay? So, I reset the server like I thought I was supposed to do via the remote doodad, and my brother was like, hey, what are you doing on my computer? Well, I'm blah, blah, blah. Well, he took off for dinner. I wouldn't even know where to begin to try and recover the server files, and he is not home to look for them. Huh. I'm completely stunned. I'm shocked.
Well, hold on a second. Let me see if I can get Mark as a computer guru tech guy for his living, and see if he has any insight. Hold on.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, I'll keep talking to the stream, I guess. I have no idea what to do. So yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll come back and tell the story while Brett's off trying to save the world. So, wow. My brother has an extra computer, and we've been running the server off of his computer. It didn't take very long before my brother decided he wasn't much interested in the game. He felt it was too unforgiving, and so, anytime that you died, you'd have only a few minutes to run back to your body, and I just found it very interesting, because my brother was a huge fan. He's a huge fan of Minecraft, loves Minecraft. And, yeah, if you happen to die in lava in Minecraft, yep, everything's hit the fan, and that's it. Everything you were carrying is gone. But that, for whatever reason, I'm guessing it's because, at least in my opinion, in Ark, the difficulty's cranked up just a little bit. In that it's maybe a little easier to die, or a little, you have a pretty good idea you're in a dangerous place when you're in Minecraft. There's lava nearby, or whatever. Baddies tend to only be around at night or in caves, versus in Ark, there is no delineation there. You're in a dangerous area regardless of the time of day. You could be eaten by a T-Rex at any time. And so I just don't think he thought it was all that forgiving, and because of that, he quit playing. Well, that made it really kind of a pain when your server administrator is not also an active player. And so he was getting really irritated that every couple of days I would call him and say, hey, server needs to be updated, I can't play. Oh, fine. And eventually we got around to it, and he finally gave me some kind of remote access so that I could go in and I could update the server kind of whenever I wanted or needed, in order to make this work. And I'm going to say this is probably the third update I've done. I don't have a lot of experience. I have almost no experience running a server. Very few tries at updating the server and so on and so forth, and trying to make that work. And so today I got home from work, and it's about 6:40 now. It was about 6 o'clock. And I was like, okay, well, I'm about ready to stream. So I booted up Ark and noticed server's gone. Oh, there's been an update. Okay, well, and so I ran the remote server, or whatever, remote access thing we have set up, and I did what I was supposed to do. Ran the server update and then restarted the server. Well, without double checking, that we're not on day one, I figured, okay, well, looks good. Went ahead, launched the stream. Okay. And when it loaded, instead of loading me into the world where I'd last logged off, which I'm pretty sure was inside of a building on the northeast edge of the island, I was brought up to respawn at a random location, which I don't even know what that would do, because the server appears to be on day one, and I can create a new survivor. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I had just hit level 50. We probably had close to 24 dinosaurs. Now, I don't know if Brett's still listening or not, but Brett and I have been kicking back and forth the idea that we got some other players that feel a little disconnected, we'll say, from Brett and I, because, well, Brett and I are level 40, 45, 50, and these guys are just stepping in, and they were like, well, what do you need me to do? And Brett and I running around like, we don't really need you to do anything. We've got plenty of skills and resources. Well, you can have whatever you want. You want an axe? Here's an axe. You want a bow? Here's a bow. You're fine. Well, then, because we were giving them stuff, they weren't earning any experience. Because they're not earning any experience, they're not gaining levels. They're not able to learn how to make new and other things. They didn't feel like they were contributing to the tribe. And because they weren't contributing to the tribe, they just kind of like, well, I don't know why I'm in here just staring at a tree and I've got dinosaurs. I don't have anything to work for. There was no risk-reward feedback loop for those two players. So Brett and I had kicked around a couple of ideas of, well, okay, what could we do? What could we change to make these guys more interested in the game? And one of the things we had suggested, or we had thought about, was resetting the server. Now, you might have heard Brett mention it right there, that he, as an example, is an end game player. He loves to get to the end game in, say, World of Warcraft was the example we were talking about. He loves to get to the maximum level and then start gearing up stuff and running raids and just doing the stuff at the end of the game. Well, when I played World of Warcraft, that wasn't me at all. I'd get maybe within 10 or 20 levels of the max level and decide, okay, well, I've had enough. I'm going to go roll a new character. Because I enjoyed leveling up and creating new characters, and, you know, starting over was never a big thing for me. So we were kind of kicking around the idea, well, okay, would we reset the server? If we reset the server, would that be any more attractive for these newer players if we all start out all at the same level and we can really help one another level up? And we hadn't made it. In fact, Brett just made the comment. We hadn't made a decision on that, and Brett had made a comment about he had talked to the other players and said to hold off on making any decision on resetting the server because they still, even with that, you know, carrot out there, if you will, wasn't sure that that would cause them to be any more interested in the game. So